The hurricane season of 2024 will forever be etched in the annals of history, marked by a relentless barrage of storms that tested the resilience of coastal communities. Each storm seemed more ferocious than the last, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Among these tempests, one name would emerge from the swirling chaos, striking fear into the hearts of millions: Hurricane Milton. Its name would become synonymous with destruction and chaos. Born in the warm, nurturing waters of the Atlantic Ocean, Milton began its journey as an unassuming tropical depression, a mere blip on the radar of meteorologists. It was a humble beginning for what would become a catastrophic force, but like a sleeping giant roused from its slumber, this seemingly innocuous weather system would soon transform into a meteorological monstrosity fueled by the very forces that sought to contain it. The ocean's warmth and the atmospheric conditions conspired to give it life. As days turned into nights, Milton gathered strength, its winds whipping into a frenzy, its pressure plummeting with an ominous intensity. The storm's eye became more defined, a clear sign of its growing power. The storm surged westward, its path uncertain, its potential for destruction growing with each passing hour. Meteorologists scrambled to predict its trajectory, knowing that any miscalculation could spell disaster. Coastal communities, accustomed to the capricious nature of the Atlantic hurricane season, watched with bated breath, their collective anxiety mirroring the swirling vortex that churned ever closer. Preparations were made, but the sense of dread was palpable. The National Hurricane Center issued its first advisories, their warnings growing increasingly dire as Milton's true power became horrifyingly clear. Emergency services were put on high alert and evacuation plans were set into motion. This was not just another storm. This was a force of nature poised to unleash its fury on a scale rarely witnessed before. The world watched, knowing that the impact of Hurricane Milton would be felt for years to come. Milton's path of destruction began far from the Florida coastline, leaving a trail of devastation across several Caribbean islands. Small island nations, ill-equipped to handle a storm of this magnitude, faced Milton's wrath head-on. Homes were reduced to rubble, businesses ripped apart, and lush landscapes stripped bare. The storm's relentless march continued, its eye, a terrifyingly calm center within a vortex of fury, set its sights on the southeastern United States. Florida, with its extensive coastline and history of hurricane encounters, braced for impact. Evacuation orders were issued, and residents, haunted by memories of past storms, boarded up their homes, hoping against hope that Milton's wrath would spare them. On August 28, 2024, Hurricane Milton made landfall in Florida. The storm, a Category 4 monster with sustained winds of 150 miles per hour, slammed into the coast, unleashing its fury upon the unsuspecting state. Darkness descended upon the Sunshine State as Milton's eye moved ashore. The deafening roar of the wind, punctuated by the terrifying sounds of shattering glass and crumbling structures, filled the air. Torrential rains, driven by hurricane-force winds, lashed against anything in their path, turning streets into raging rivers and homes into islands amidst a sea of debris. In the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, stories of survival began to emerge, tales of courage, resilience, and the unbreakable bonds of family and community. These narratives, filled with raw emotion and determination, showcased the strength of the human spirit in the face of nature's fury. Sarah, a young mother, huddled with her 2 children in the bathtub of their home, the only room spared from Milton's wrath. The walls around them shook, but she held her children close, whispering words of comfort and hope. "It was the longest night of my life," she recounted, her voice trembling with emotion. Every minute felt like an eternity, and the fear was almost unbearable. The wind howled like a banshee, and the house shook so violently I thought it would tear apart. The noise was deafening, and the sheer force of the storm was unlike anything she had ever experienced. John, an elderly resident of a coastal town, rode out the storm in his attic, watching in disbelief as the storm surge swallowed his neighborhood. The water rose quickly, and he could only watch helplessly as his world was submerged. "I've lived here my whole life and never seen anything like it," he said, his voice heavy with the weight of loss. The devastation was beyond anything he could have imagined. It was like the ocean had come to reclaim the land. The streets were rivers, and the homes were islands in a sea of destruction. These stories, each one a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure even in the face of unimaginable adversity, painted a poignant picture of the storm's impact on the lives of everyday people. Through their shared experiences, they found strength and solidarity, proving that even in the darkest times, hope and humanity prevail. Section 5, A Beacon of Hope, First Responders and the Spirit of Community. As the storm subsided and the true extent of the devastation became clear, a different kind of storm emerged. A storm of compassion, resilience, and unwavering determination to rebuild shattered lives and communities. First responders, many of whom had lost their own homes, worked tirelessly, rescuing those trapped in the rubble, providing medical aid to the injured, and offering comfort to the displaced. Their bravery and selflessness became a source of inspiration for all. Communities, once divided by geography and circumstance, came together, united by a shared sense of loss and a common purpose. The bonds formed in these trying times were unbreakable. Neighbors helped neighbors, sharing food, water, and shelter. Acts of kindness, both big and small, became the norm. Volunteers from across the country poured into the affected areas, offering their time, skills, and resources to aid in the recovery efforts. Their presence brought hope and a sense of solidarity. The spirit of community, ignited in the face of adversity, shone brightly, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness. Together they proved that even in the darkest times, humanity's light can shine the brightest. Section 6, Picking Up the Pieces, The Long Road to Recovery. The immediate aftermath of Hurricane Milton was a time of chaos and uncertainty. Millions were without power, water, or shelter. Hospitals, overwhelmed with the injured, struggled to cope with the influx of patients. Roads were impassable, littered with debris and downed power lines, making it difficult for aid to reach those in need. But even as the magnitude of the task ahead seemed insurmountable, the work of recovery began. The federal government declared a state of emergency, freeing up funds and resources for relief efforts. The National Guard was deployed to assist with search and rescue operations and to maintain order in the affected areas. Section 7. Lessons Learned, Strengthening Resilience Against Nature's Wrath. Hurricane Milton served as a stark reminder of the awesome power of nature and the importance of preparedness. The storm exposed vulnerabilities in infrastructure, communication systems, and emergency response protocols, highlighting the need for improved building codes, early warning systems, and disaster preparedness plans. The scientific community, armed with new data and insights gleaned from Milton's fury, intensified its research into hurricane forecasting and modeling, seeking to improve the accuracy and timeliness of predictions, giving coastal communities more time to prepare for the worst. The lessons learned from Hurricane Milton, etched in the scars of devastation, would serve as a catalyst for change, driving efforts to build more resilient communities better equipped to withstand the impacts of future storms. Section 8. The Unforgettable Scars of Milton, A Legacy of Loss and Hope. Hurricane Milton left an indelible mark on Florida, both physically and emotionally. The storm's fury reshaped the coastline, carving new inlets and swallowing entire beaches. Homes and businesses, once symbols of prosperity and dreams, were reduced to rubble, their foundations irrevocably shaken. The human toll was immeasurable. Hundreds lost their lives, their dreams cut short by the storm's relentless power. Thousands more were left injured, homeless, and grappling with the emotional trauma of loss and displacement. Yet, amidst the devastation, there was hope. The spirit of resilience, deeply ingrained in the human psyche, found expression in the countless acts of kindness, compassion, and unwavering determination to rebuild. Section 9. Rebuilding Lives, Rebuilding Communities, a testament to the human spirit. The journey from devastation to recovery is a long and arduous one, paved with heartbreak, frustration, and setbacks. But it is also a journey of hope, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of humanity to overcome adversity. In the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, communities rallied together, supporting each other, sharing resources, and offering a helping hand to those in need. The process of rebuilding was slow and painstaking. Each brick laid, each nail hammered, a testament to the unwavering determination to restore what was lost. The scars of Hurricane Milton may never fully heal, but they serve as a reminder of the importance of community, the power of resilience, and the unwavering belief that Even in the darkest of times, hope can emerge from the ruins. Section 10. Looking ahead, preparing for the next storm. Hurricane Milton served as a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the ever-present threat posed by natural disasters. The storm underscored the importance of preparedness, the need for robust infrastructure, effective early warning systems, and a coordinated response from government agencies, relief organizations, and communities. As the world grapples with the increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events, the lessons learned from Hurricane Milton will shape policies, guide infrastructure development, and inform disaster preparedness strategies for generations to come. The memory of Hurricane Milton, a stark reminder of nature's fury and humanity's resilience, will forever be etched in the annals of history, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome even the most daunting of challenges.